I have a lot of setups that I teach you every day, but let's focus on 3 setups today that you can use to find some consistent trades in the market. Our day 2 earning strategy is our strategy where we focus on anything which had a news on a day prior or earnings on a day prior, and it meets our criteria to long or short it on the day 2s. In this case, we are talking about Lily. So Lily was a day 2 setup. Long over 845 was our plan, short on rate. And as soon as we saw that Lily is pushing over the level that we had planned in the pre-market, it becomes a long. And it became a long for the traders, and it was holding this level right here. And then once it broke out of this level, I told the traders that it's going to gamma squeeze as well. And I gave the target of 870 and 872, which was traded live in the community. So you can see that how the traders were trading. A lot of traders in the community were long on it right at the open, because you see that there's an MTF cloud here. So when you see it's bouncing from this MTF cloud, it gives you a conviction to long it, and then you see the curl, and you know it's an earning day 2 setup. There's going to be volatility, there's going to be momentum in that stock. That's why you focus on them. And Lily ran for the traders from 842 all the way to 870. The lotos went few $100%, risking $1,000. Traders made over 4 or 5 grand on this trade on Lily, because it's a repeatable day 2 setup. Make sure you learn these setups. Next setup I want to teach you, that I often teach you, is the psychological level. So as soon as PLTR was breaking 200 psychological level, that we bought a bunch of shares of PLTR for the long setup, and the targets I gave was 204, 205. We did hit 204 for a $4 per share profit, but after that it pulled back and we had to exit. Now when it exited at 512s, you know that if it breaks that psychological level, it's going to dip down lower. You can also short the 512 setup. This is a 512 repeatable short setup, which you can also profit off as soon as you exit your longs, take it all the way down. ROKU was amazing trade right from the MTFs. This is where you long, and also 100 psychological breakout, and ROKU ran $16 from that 100 psychological breakout. And it's never random. ROKU was also on our trading game plan, which we had a bearish bias, but as soon as it pushed it over 98 and MTF, we became bullish, and it also gave 100 psychological long to the traders all the way to 60. And ROKU pushed over 100, it gave over 10 plus share per dollar profit, and you can repeat it, and you can see that this is going to happen with a lot of setups. Whenever they break 10, 50, 100, 200, 300, make sure you master this setup. So the last setup I want to talk about is the combination of the earning setups and the MTF clouds. So the plan on coin was stuck in MTFs, no long under 338, no long under MTF. But as soon as it pushed over the MTF, I told the traders it's a 512 curl versus 341, put the stops at 344, and the coin ran all the way to 361.40. We also focus on the flow. So there was a lot of flow coming in on coin. That's why we held it. You see, this is the first long, this is the MTF cloud long, and then it pushes towards the over target. Remember, it had earnings, it was breaking Ripster MTF clouds, it was curling over Ripster 512 clouds. So that is a beautiful setup. Master these 3 setups for fine success in the market.
Come to trade with Ripster. Join the community at www.tenettradegroup.com.